morning, Untitled Travel Agents. Dun 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 dun. It's Intelligence. Good morning, Jeremy. And I am sorry for being 2 minutes late. You know when you like reboot, like you have to do the updates in your computer, and then all of a sudden you go on to log on to sites that you go on to every week, and then all of a sudden like you have to go through all these things to get it set up again. Well, that's what happened to me this morning. Surprise! But I'm here now. I'm here now, and so are you. And I see you're all still coming on. Hey, Valerie's here from Columbia, South. Good morning, Jess. Did we wake you? No, Richard, you didn't wake me. I've been up early. I was actually having a great conversation with our BDM from Rio. And oh yeah, you know, I'm a busy bee. I'm a busy bee. But now it is time to get to all of you. So last time, oh, Lisa Mintz from Jersey. I'm a New York girl, but not anymore. So we used to be neighbors. I am going to go back to, I will show you later on Facebook. Sometimes I miss your questions because I don't have enough time to get to all of them, and that always breaks my heart. So happy Friday to you, Tammy. Does this count for your training, Olivier? No, it does not. It does not count toward your training. Well, I mean, it does count toward your training mentally, like you're definitely going to learn, but it doesn't count toward Dreammaker. That's just Tuesday and Thursday nights with suppliers. How do you comment? The way you just did, right there, Carrie. I am the only one who can see the comments and questions. This way, nobody has to feel uncomfortable about asking them. You can ask whatever you want. But I do ask that they apply to a larger, apply to the group. Like, don't ask me about a personal question with your commission, or a personal question about, hey, I have a family of 4 who needs to go to this place. This is for more general education for everybody. Never even heard of Zachary, Louisiana, but good morning to you too, Alfreda. All right, that's going to be where we stop our good mornings. And I am going to get right into this. So sometimes I miss some of your questions because I just don't have time to answer them. And I have a Facebook post where I tell you to ask me some questions if it was really a burning question and you couldn't wait until the next one. So 3 questions came to me last time. And while I did answer them, on my Facebook, I wanted to go into a little bit more detail about it for you all as your live topic today. So for those of you who are new, I am your VP of training. I always start these live Q&As with a topic, and then we go into your questions. So feel free to put your questions in at any time. Now, all 3 of these questions had a little something in common. And so what I feel is important to address today is growing your travel agent confidence, growing that confidence in yourself to be able to, decide, does this feel good to me? If not, I'm not desperate. I am not a desperate travel agent. I am a confident travel agent. So I'm going to go through each of the 3 questions and answer them for you, and then we're going to get into your questions. So, and you can ask me about anything. You could ask me about social media. You could ask me about things that we have in the back office for you, networking, marketing. Doggies, mommy's working. All right, so I've got my dog Bodie, and his brother is here too. Yeah, they had so much fun together this summer. For those of you who are on our summer calls, that now he likes to come over every day. All right, so the first one is, how do you stay encouraged when you research for clients, but they book with others? Okay, so I'm assuming others meant other travel agents. So, you've got to really, when it comes to building your confidence, you've got to really get clear on how you're qualifying your client. You can sort of tell when somebody is kind of pricing around. They're like going to a whole bunch of different travel agents and they're asking for the best price. You know, if they're willing to have a qualifying conversation with you, and what I mean by that is you asking all of the details on your agent, a customer profile form, you really going into details about the trip with them. If they're spending a lot of time with you, chances are they're not shopping around. But if they're like, can you just find me the best place for Jamaica for, 5 women, we want them to be adults only, and, this week, find me the best price, then chances are they might be shopping around because if they're not willing to take the time to spend with you, then they're not looking to build a relationship with you. And that's what you have to explain to them. Say, listen, I build relationships with my clients. So this is the information I need from you before I can even begin to research for you. And then you can even say to them, are you working with other travel agents, or am I the only one? And if they say I'm working with other travel agents, then you can say, okay, so what is it that you are looking for in a travel agent? What do you want from me? Versus these other ones? Are you just price shopping, or are you looking for somebody who you can create an experience with? Because that's what I do. I create experiences. I don't price shop. Obviously, I'm always going to get you the best price possible for the value of what I'm offering you, but I create experiences. All right, so, and the way to stay encouraged is if you fall into this trap where you've done research for a couple of clients and this has happened, they go work with other people, then 2 things. I would say, 1, were you the best travel agent? Did you give them amazing customer service? Did you take time to get to know them so that they could like you, trust you, and care about you so that they wouldn't want to go with another agent? Or the other thing I would say is, if they are booking with others, how do you stay encouraged? You say to yourself, well, I learned a lot from researching, and I'm also learning a lot from the fact that I'm attracting these shoppers. So how am I marketing myself that makes them think that they should be shopping around with other people? So maybe I need to market myself as a travel concierge. And if you don't know what that is, then go back and look into my past. It was after ITQ. I did a training on how to be a travel concierge. And for those of you who are listening who are like, what do I have to do to become that? Just know that the only thing you have to do is literally change a word. Instead of saying travel agent, say travel concierge. And you can just kind of watch that. But, I never want you to feel discouraged when you're learning. And if you're just starting out, because believe me, some of our top agents, our ambassadors, when they first started out, when they knew nothing, they were running into these same issues. And now they have learned how to discern between someone who's serious about booking with them and someone who wants them to do the work for them. So moving on, let's look at this. Okay. How can you politely let someone know that you're not available to chase rates? Example, a potential client is aware you're a travel agent and certified with Carnival, but they also informed you that they have a guy at Carnival that they work with. It's happened twice that they want me to find them a better rate alert when the rate drops. Okay, well, I mean, basically you answered yourself in the question. You let them know that, listen, I'm a travel advisor. I don't chase rates. The good news is if you book with me for Carnival, if rates is what excites you and what you're interested in, you can go and watch the rates. And if the rates drop, and I do check, and if I see that the rates drop, then I can go back. We have a best price guarantee. So if it gets lowered within a certain period of time, then I will get you the best price guarantee. but I don't chase rates. So I'm happy to book for you, but if you've got a guy, then hey, go work with your guy. But you know, I like to create a relationship. It always comes back to that, agents. It comes back to you building a relationship. So if you've already got a guy at Carnival, then hey, go with your guy. I mean, I'm sure your guy at Carnival loves to, you know, do rate alerts and all that stuff, but you know, that's not what I do. Again, I build experiences. It's all building your confidence about who you are and what your boundaries are. Boundaries are so important. You know, I had the catching my tongue here. The ambassadors were on a call with Renee Youngman from Vacation Express, and he couldn't impress upon them enough how important it is to set boundaries. You must set boundaries with people because you teach people how to treat you. I believe I heard that from Wayne Dyer, Dr. Wayne Dyer, the first time. And it really hit me. You teach people how to treat you. So if you are teaching them that you have boundaries, that I am a travel concierge, I am a travel advisor, I am a travel agent who I don't chase rates. I look for the best deal for my customer based on what they want and giving them as much value as possible. And I know and trust in my company that if a better rate comes along, that I have my best price guarantee. And if you don't know what the best price guarantee is, let me just quickly come over to here. And for advisors, let's see, nope, travel resources, nope, about our guarantee. So this is just intellitravel.com. This is where you go when you log in to your back office, but this is the page before you log in. So I'm not logging in, I'm just clicking on our guarantee. And there's the best travel price guarantee. And you can read about it, okay? You can read about all the requirements, okay? How to do a claim, all the deadlines to be considered, what it doesn't apply to. So you can read and learn all about this if you want. But you know, you can have confidence to say that I have, and make yourself in demand. Say, I have so many clients that if I was spending all day watching, you know, rate alerts, you know, that's just not a good use of my time. And my you know, loyal clients understand that. So if that's what you're looking for, you know, go back to your guy. People are like, what? You just told me to go to my guy? Wait a minute. Like, no, you can't drop me. I want you. So, you know, it's having that confidence to say no. When I worked in the entertainment industry, I had a lot of, I was working with people in the camera department and they wanted to move up in classification. Like, let's say you as a travel agent are wanting to move from being a, you know, $100 earner to a $10,000 earner in commissions. Well, you know, there are certain things you're going to have to say no to. Like if people want you to book their flights all the time, their domestic flights, well, it's time to say no to that because that's not going to get you to $10,000. All right. Or if they just have a hotel stay here for a day in Hilton, in a Red Roof Inn, nope, send them to your website for that kind of stuff. So you've got to set boundaries. I mean, with my camera people, you know, they say, I want to move up to camera operator, but I keep getting offered these camera assistant jobs. And I said, well, if you don't want those anymore, you have to say no. Because until people take you seriously as a camera operator, because you're not working AC jobs anymore, you know, you're on the fence there. They want someone who's serious and committed to being in your case, travel concierge, in their case, a camera operator. Okay, third question. I know there's a lot of different ways to respond to certain client questions. What's your best response to this one? What kind of deals do y'all have going on? All right, so what's my best response to this is, Well, why don't we set up a Zoom so we can talk about where it is you like to go and when you want to go? Because this is the most general question in the world. What deals do you have going on? Well, I've got a deal to Greece. Oh, I've been there 20 times. Okay. Well, I can send you to Alaska. Oh, no, I don't like the cold. Okay. Well, we have a deal for France. Oh, no, I hear they're rude. So, I mean, it's like you can just shout out deals all day long. You have to qualify your clients first, because it sounds like they don't know what they want. So they want to go through, like, it's like going to Target and just browsing through their circular to see what's on sale that week and then deciding what you're going to buy. Oh, I don't really need that, but let me get it. Or, oh, I forgot I needed that. Let me get it. You're not a circular from Target. You are a professional. And that's like, you wouldn't walk into Nordstrom's and say, all right, what deals do you have? Because Nordstrom doesn't have deals. They have some sale racks very occasionally in like the back area, and you will get a snooty look from the woman who you ask that, and she will kind of not even point, but like use her chin to show you the direction to the sale rack. So, I mean, I'm not telling you to be one of those snooty women out of Pretty Woman who's saying, like, we have nothing for you, please leave. What I'm saying is recognize that this is a person who wants to go on a vacation, but really doesn't know what they want. So this is an opportunity for you to build a relationship with them. So say, I would love to talk to you about the deals, because we always have so many. Let's make an appointment for a Zoom, and we can talk about what type of vacation you'd like to go on and when you are looking to go. And that is when you qualify them. That is when you find out, well, what kind of places do you like? Do you like to go to the beach, or do you like to go to cold weather experiences? Do you like adventure, or do you just like to chill out? Do you like to go to multi-destinations? Are you looking for multi-cities? Are you looking, to go by like a Globus bus, where it's, like a very beautiful bus? Do you want to go by train? Do you want to go by ship? Do you want to fly to a destination? These are all the things that you want to do. So yeah, what kind of deals y'all have going on? They can look on your, website for your hot deals. And you could even tell them that if they refuse to have a Zoom call with you, then maybe they're not so serious. And you can say, well, here's my website. If you scroll down, you will see there's a list of hot deals. So why don't you look through them and tell me which one looks good to you? Make them do the work. Don't you do the work if they haven't proven themselves to you yet. Okay, so that is what I'm going to say about building your confidence, because it is about you deciding that you are a professional. Okay, and if you are, think of any profession. Okay, think of any profession and think about times that you've had to go to a professional. Like, when you go to a car dealership and you've got like 5 people running at you to like grab at you, that doesn't feel as good as when you go to a car dealership and one person comes out and says, oh, hello, nice to see you today. Are you in the market for a car? Because then you don't feel like you got a bunch of vultures trying to, I'm sorry if any of you are car dealers, but I doubt that, I don't really think people behave like this anymore anyway. But if you do, this might be a good tip for you. When I used to go to, I think it was like the Honda dealerships, like literally 5 people would come at me. Like they didn't have a system for like whoever's next, like whoever could get to me fastest. And I just felt like, well, who's going to tell me the truth here? What's going on? Like they just want to get a commission. They don't really care about me. So you're going to set your boundaries. You're going to decide what kind of travel advisor, agent, or concierge you want to be. And you are going to really stick to that. And you're going to market yourself that way. If you're the kind of person that's just showing hot deals every day on your website, that's why people are saying, what kind of deals do you have going on? But if you're the kind of person who is teaching people, like a hot tip for travel is, you know, for first time cruisers, this, when you see adult only, that means this. Like if you're like be acting like a professional, it will build your confidence. And each time you stand up for yourself, it will build your confidence. Okay? All right.